What's going on, guys? Bengal again here, coming back at you with another video, and today back on the main channel. I know I've been very focused on my MLB channel, which you can find linked in the description, but last video was Guess the Player, and you guys liked that quite a bit. We had some real geniuses in the comment section, though. We had the comments were open for like 4 of the 20 plus rounds that we did, and 2 rounds, the answer was in the comments, and it's like, I think he just got the answer from the comments every time. You got me. I'm caught. Definitely. But today we're doing not Guess the Player, but Guess the Team. Where are these? As you can see here, I guess on this one, every single position is going to be revealed. But we have every single school corresponding to every position, and we have to guess what team it is based off of those positions. I'm going to try to get every single one right. I don't think I'm going to not get any right, but it should be kind of fun because I think like some of them are definitely going to be like a lot easier than others. Is there a way I can get this to be sized even better? I think that right there looks pretty good. Can I do it even one more? That's actually maxed out. If you guys want to follow me, by the way, on Instagram, it's Bengal YouTube. Of course, as with all my links, whether it's my second, third channel, Twitch, where I stream every night, everything's linked down below. Let's go ahead and see what we can do, starting out with team number 1. And now it's going to be weird. Okay. All right, we got it that time. So let's go ahead and think about this. The tight end is Western Kentucky. Does that reveal anything? I can't really think of any Western Kentucky hilltoppers in the league other than Forrest Lamp. So I'm definitely not coming up with the tight end. FIU, I immediately think T.Y. Hilton. The running back is Wisconsin. That would match up for Jonathan Taylor. North Dakota State quarterback, well, there's only 2 of those in the league right now. I guess 3 if you count Easton Stick, but he's not starting anywhere. So it's Carson Wentz or Trey Lance, if you want to call him the starter in San Francisco, which I guess he's maybe not even right now. USC receiver, Michael Pittman Jr., Ohio State, Paris Campbell. I'm going to say this is the Indianapolis Colts. Right tackle from Auburn, that matches up for Braden Smith. I'm going to say Colts. Can I stop touching the mic, please? Be a little professional. It is the Indianapolis Colts, so we are 1 for 1. All right, school 2 actually doesn't reveal the quarterback, or team 2, I should say. The tight end is Oklahoma. Mark Andrews is an Oklahoma tight end. He's pretty notable. Minnesota on the far right would match up with Rashad Bateman, who the Ravens drafted in the first round. Clemson receiver for the Ravens. Do they have a Clemson receiver? I'm sure they do. I can't actually think of who it is right now. And then Oklahoma on the far left would match up for Hollywood Brown. Ohio State running back matches up for J.K. Dobbins. Their left tackle is Ronnie Stanley, who went to Notre Dame. So right now I'm thinking this matches up almost perfectly for the Baltimore Ravens. We don't see the quarterback, which would be the Louisville logo, completely giving it away. Who's the Clemson receiver that I'm missing out on? Did they get Sammy Watkins in the offseason? I guess they may. I think that might be Sammy Watkins, but this is, well, now we see Louisville. It's going to be the Baltimore Ravens, clearly. Baltimore Ravens. I think they did get Sammy Watkins. Let's confirm that. Apparently, he's not only on the Ravens, but has been the best receiver in training camp. And Greg Roman, offensive coordinator for the Ravens, thinks he's a top receiver in the NFL. No, but he had that potential coming out, but through injuries, has never realized that. Maybe with the Ravens, he's going to be unreal, though. You never know. But we are 2 for 2. I like when they hide the quarterback better. So we see 2 Tennessee players. Very unusual. Tennessee isn't exactly a powerhouse like they used to be. Tennessee running back. Alvin Kamara would make sense for that. First one that comes to mind. Also UCF receiver with Traquan Smith makes sense with that. Ohio State receiver Michael Thomas. I think this all matches up to be the New Orleans Saints. And of course, you see Arkansas Pine Bluff. Left tackle there for Teron Armstead. Ryan Ramczyk at right tackle. Eric McCoy at center. Texas A&M. Michigan right guard is Cesar Ruiz. And then their left guard matches up for Andrus Peat at Stanford. And then you see the Dayton logo at tight end. I guess that's the Dayton logo. That would be Adam Troutman. So I would say without any doubt whatsoever, this has to be the New Orleans Saints. Quarterback's going to be revealed as Florida State. Jameis Winston. Boom. New Orleans Saints we are. 3 for 3. Definitely be sure to let me know if you like these type of videos in the comments section below. Like the video as well. And we're going to be working on team number 4, Texas Center. Texas Center? I mean, I don't know, actually, offhand. Texas center. Who would that be? Let me look at the receivers. We have LSU, Pitt, and a Clemson receiver on the outside. Who would that be? Oklahoma running back. I'm kind of getting a Bengals feel off this. Washington tight end would work out. That would work out. Now, it's kind of weird they have the LSU receiver in the slot, which would be, of course, Ja'Marr Chase, even though Tyler Boyd is their slot receiver, who is the Pitt icon. So he should be in the slot. Joe Mixon at running back. The quarterback is going to be LSU. Who is their center? Quarterback is LSU. This is absolutely the Bengals. It is. I actually don't know who their center is. Trey Hopkins. I guess I didn't even realize he went to Texas, or I don't remember him there. There you go, though. Trey Hopkins. You got me. Once again, quarterback is hidden. We have a Penn State tight end. I wonder if this is going to be the Steelers with Pat Freiermuth at tight end. Washington running back. Who's a UW running back in the league? See, Louisville receiver. What's going on? Notre Dame and Alabama receiver. Now, Chase Claypool did go to Notre Dame, so that would check out. Louisiana Lafayette right guard would be Kevin Dotson. Left tackle would be Chuma Okorafor. Okorafor or Okorafor? No, I think Chuma... Ooh, I always forget. I think it's Chuma Okorafor. Who's the Alabama receiver that plays for the Steelers? This has to be the Steelers, right? Am I missing something? I think I am going to go with the Steelers here. I'm not quite 100%. Just because, like, with the Steelers, I would have expected to see... I don't know. I don't know that I go with the Steelers just yet. Let's not be too crazy. Because I'm only basing that off a couple positions, which is stupid. Because, like, they don't have James Washington, who would be Oklahoma State at receiver. So that doesn't really check out. Oh, you know who this is? This is the Dolphins. Alabama receiver is Jalen Waddle. Louisville receivers Devontae Parker. Penn State tight ends Mike Gesicki. Oh, okay. There was some weird crossover there. The right guard is going to be Robert Hunt. The left tackle, wow, that's actually crazy with the Steelers and Dolphins crossover. I know Kevin Dotson, I think, is actually a left guard for the Steelers. But their left tackle is Austin Jackson. Who is their running back that went to Washington, though? Who's the Dolphins running back? Myles Gaskin? That checks out. Yeah, this is going to be the Miami Dolphins. Very interesting. Quarterback's going to be Bama, too. There it is, and it is Miami Dolphins. No, but let me tell you, there's a lot of crossover with the Steelers. Like, Steelers depth chart. Chuma Okorafor. He went to Western Michigan? Oh, you know who? Chuma Edoga went to USC. Yeah, Chuma Edoga. Man, got those two colleges mixed up. Well, all right, maybe there wasn't quite as much crossover. Kevin Dotson is Louisiana, the Raging Cajuns. Claypool, Notre Dame, but we would have seen Najee Harris in the backfield. We would have seen, USC for Juju. Eric Ebron is UNC, but Freiermuth is Penn State. Like, a little bit of crossover there. I mean, it's really Raging Cajun guard, Penn State tight end, Notre Dame receiver. That really confused me for a second. We got on the right track. I'm glad I didn't commit to the Steelers there. I was about like 90%, and then I realized the pieces of the puzzle didn't quite fit together as well as I would have liked. Let's figure out this one. Ole Miss tight end, NIU receiver. Well, this one, it's pretty close to home. It's going to be the New York Giants. Evan Ingram at tight end, NIU's Kenny Golladay now. Auburn receivers Darius Slayton, Oklahoma receivers Sterling Shepard, and then the offensive line from left to right is going to be, and interesting that no George is on here because they have Nate Solder at left tackle, Shane Lemieux at left guard. They have Matt Pert at right tackle. Like, you'd think that Andrew Thomas would be in there out of Georgia, but I mean, I know Nate Solder is also going to play. It's probably going to be Andrew Thomas starting over Matt Pert. You see the UConn logo at right tackle. That's what I would guess. Penn State running back is Saquon Barkley, and then it's going to be Duke quarterback. This is easily the New York Giants. Duke QB, Giants indeed. But a lot of these, like, Is Shane Lemieux really going to start over Will Hernandez this year? Maybe. Is Nate Solder or Matt Pert going to play over Andrew Thomas? Kind of doubt it. Kind of shows you how like much disarray the Giants are in right now, though. But I better have gotten my favorite team. I think we're 5 for 5 now, maybe a little bit better. This one, again, no quarterback. 2 LSU interior offensive linemen. South Alabama tight end is Gerald Everett. There's just no other South Alabama tight end that starts in the league other than Gerald Everett. Is Gerald Everett still on the Rams? I honestly don't think so. But he might be. No, it can't be, because you'd see the Rams left tackle would be LSU, not guard or center, because Andrew Whitworth. I don't know where Gerald Everett signed. I really don't. I really don't know. Let's try to get some of the other positions. Kansas State receiver, Florida receiver, Ole Miss receiver. Who would that be? I'm trying to work this out. Oklahoma State running back. I don't even know who an Oklahoma State running back is. The only one that's jumping to my mind is Chuba Hubbard, who's a rookie. He's not going to start at running back for the Panthers over Christian McCaffrey. Who's an Oklahoma State running back? I don't know right now. Florida receivers in the league. Well, I mean, Kadarius Toney's with the Giants. He's not one of the top 3 right now. If only I knew what team Gerald Everett signed to. I don't remember. I know, oh, it's so obvious. I'm sorry. I know it probably is. I can't think of it. Virginia Tech left tackle. Well, I mean, I'm thinking of Christian Darrisaw, but is he going to be penciled in as a starter for the Vikings? And there's no way Gerald Everett signed with the Vikings because they have Irv Smith Jr. there, who's an Alabama tight end, not South Alabama. Ole Miss. Let's think. DK Metcalf? Is it DK Metcalf? Oh, it is. It's the Seahawks. It's the Seahawks. Kansas State, Tyler Lockett. Ole Miss, DK Metcalf. Gerald Everett signed with the Seahawks. That doesn't even sound familiar. Ethan Pochich is an interior offensive lineman for them there. Their left tackle is Dwayne Brown. Now the pieces of the puzzle fit together. Did Chris Carson go to Oklahoma State? I guess he must have. Quarterback is going to be Wisconsin here, but Russell Wilson also went to NC State. It is the Seattle Seahawks. That one stumped me for a good minute, but I ended up finishing and coming up with the right answer. All right, let's see this team. Very interesting start because I see San Jose State at left guard, Wyoming at center, Boise State at left tackle. Are they just getting all these weird, like, non-big conference West schools? Iowa at right guard and Kansas State at right tackle. That's an offensive line right there. Ohio State receiver, Clemson receiver, and Ohio State receiver. Memphis running back. This has to be, I was going to say Washington football team, right? Terry McLaurin. Ooh, and then you have Curtis Samuel, the Memphis running back, Antonio Gibson, Logan Thomas, tight end. Yeah. Now, the quarterback is going to be Harvard in Ryan Fitzpatrick. There's the Harvard H, and there is Washington football team. I kind of lost count of where we are here, but we're doing pretty well. This is a team with a Notre Dame tight end. Well, that's like tight end university, so that doesn't really help narrow it down. Receiver from Penn State. Allen Robinson qualifies. Tulane receiver Darnell Mooney, money with 2 O's. It's funny, somebody tweeted at me and they said that Darnell Mooney has basically been attached to the hip with Allen Robinson in training camp. They believe Allen Robinson is mentoring Darnell Mooney, but it's got to be the opposite. I think Allen Robinson's probably trying to pick up some tricks from Darnell Mooney, who is maybe the best receiver in the whole league. Memphis receiver was Antonio Miller. He's on the Texans now, but this is going to be the Chicago Bears. Everything seems to check out from Tevin Jenkins at left tackle to, left guard being James Daniels, center Cody Whitehair, Iowa State running back David Montgomery. It is the Chicago Bears. TCU quarterback is Andy Dalton, and it is the Chicago Bears. We'll do a couple more here. What is that left guard? What is that logo? F. Stephen F. Austin. I have no idea. Fordham, maybe? I have actually no idea. What is the receiver on the left? What is this bowl logo? I mean, they have actually 2 logos I've never seen before. Running backs, Florida State. Another NIU receiver. It's not Kenny Golladay, but he starts. And they have an LSU receiver. It's not the Browns, who have Odell and Jarvis Landry. You'd see 2 LSU. Who's another LSU receiver? Let's think about this. Alabama tight end. Is this going to be the Minnesota Vikings? Running back, Dalvin Cook. Tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And then we have receiver, Justin Jefferson. Yeah, this is the Vikings. Virginia Tech left tackle, Christian Darrisaw. Dakota Dozier. I feel like he's Boise State, though. I need to know who that left guard is. Or what school that is. This is the Minnesota Vikings. Michigan State quarterback, Kirk Cousins. Minnesota Vikings. Who is their left guard? Nope, Dakota Dozier is Furman. So I thought he was Boise State, but that's Ezra Cleveland, who I guess is playing guard for them. Garrett Bradbury, of course, at center. And then they have Adam Thielen, I guess is that logo. That's got to be Minnesota State. And then Chad Beebe is Northern Illinois. I could not have told you that Chad Beebe was getting that type of time for the Minnesota Vikings, getting that many reps as a starter in 3 receiver sets. There's no way. All right, we'll do one more here. South Carolina tight end. It'd be nice if they threw a defense out there every once in a while. Cal receiver, Keenan Allen, maybe. Clemson receiver, Mike Williams. This one's going to be so quick. Jalen Darden was drafted there. That's North Texas. Is that going to be who that is? There's no way they include Jalen Darden as a starter, so that can't be it. But it's got to be the Chargers. And look at that. Western Colorado, Austin Eckler. This is the Chargers. Also, what is that left guard team logo? It's the Chargers 100%. Quarterback's going to be Oregon. Boom. Chargers. I need to know who that left guard is. Matt Filer of Bloomsburg. You got me on that one. All right, we'll do one more. Last one. All right, well, this one we just know way too easy. We're going to do one more after this. I'm going to keep saying one more until we work through every team. But we actually talked about this earlier. UNC tight ends Eric Ebron, Juju Smith-Schuster, Chase Claypool. The Toledo Torpedo is Kareem Hunt. But in this case, it's going to be Deontay Johnson. We have just everything that is Steelers here. Najee Harris. Big Ben is going to be Miami of Ohio. Stanford right guard. I mean, we all know this. Kevin Dotson at left guard. This is just very easy. Pittsburgh Steeler, Miami of Ohio, Pittsburgh Steelers. All right, actually, last one here. Texas left guard, it's the Cowboys. Connor Williams, Tyron Smith. Oklahoma State tight end, Blake Jarwin. I don't actually know. But Alabama receivers, Amari Cooper. We have Michael Gallup at Colorado State there. Oklahoma is CeeDee Lamb. Ohio State running back Zeke. And that is going to be the Dallas Cowboys. Quarterback, of course, is going to be Dak Prescott with Mississippi State. And it is Dallas Cowboys. Pretty fun video, in my opinion. A lot of these were pretty easy, I guess. I wish they blanked out even more positions, as this is definitely the Browns with Chubb and Chubb and Odell and Jarvis Landry. So very easy Cleveland Browns here. But yeah, I wish they would blank out a couple more positions to make it even more difficult. But when you give me every single position pretty much, and especially the skill position players where it's really easy, 2 LSU receivers, it's only one team. And with this one, how many Harvard tight ends can you come up with? And you have Ole Miss and Louisville here. It just kind of gets pretty easy to figure out who these guys are when you can see every single player. Pretty much. So it just gets super, super easy. Tennessee Titans in this one pretty clearly with A.J. Brown. And this is before Julio got traded. But that's going to do it for the video, guys. Appreciate you watching. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button. If you scroll down there and hit the subscribe button, I appreciate you a lot. And I will see you in the next one. If you have any ideas for videos you'd like to see me try and attempt along these same lines, let me know in the comment section below. And I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy.
Insane, I hit it at the park, Ben Bones. See me high step to the end zone. My life like a game, Nintendo. Playing with the best, let them know. Get off the track, the train's coming through. Yeah, promise you get in my way, then you best believe I'ma just run over you. Yeah, yeah. Papa turn, taking it back to the house. Defensive joke, I'm laughing so loud. Speedbird's good.